morning, nomads, and welcome to another rainy and drizzling day here in Bar Harbor, Maine. I'm a little early for my third and next shuttle to the coastline of Acadia National Park. So I got myself a blueberry macchiato from a place called Acadia Park. It's pretty good actually. Blueberry and chocolate work well together, and it's nice to have another coffee because it's a wet day and I'm pretty sore from hiking Cadillac Mountain, so I deserve a treat. So I'm starting out my day here at the eastern point of the island at Otter Point, which has these beautiful cliffs and a beachfront trail that I'm going to take all the way up to a place called Sand Beach with a few stops along the way, of course. It's still super foggy and wet. I'm hoping the trail isn't nearly as treacherous as my experience on Cadillac Mountain because I did not bring my poles and I'm not looking for anything too crazy. Started getting a little weary about this trail at the beginning because right at Otter Point, in order to get on the trail, you have to like climb over some rocks, and I am not about climbing rocks anymore, especially when it's so wet. But luckily it was just a really short part and now it's like pretty flat, easy gravel road, so gravel path. So I think it'll be smooth sailing from here on out, which is what I'm looking for today. Easy, smooth sailing. Along the way to Sand Beach is a place called Thunder Hole, and it's called Thunder Hole because there's this hole right behind me where about 2 hours before high tide the waves and the wind and everything hits in such a way that makes it sound like thunder. So 2 hours before high tide was about 20-30 minutes ago, and it seems like just missed it, or maybe the conditions weren't quite right, but there's still a lot of people checking it out. For me, the beginning of the trail for everyone else taking the ocean path to Sand Beach. And even though I didn't bring my flip-flops, I took my shoes off and attached my sneakers to my bag so that I can enjoy the sand, which is nice, and the water, which I'm sure is freezing. Woo! Yeah, it is freezing. Oh, but it's gorgeous. Even though it's rainy and foggy, it's really gorgeous. Well, this is definitely like no beach I've ever been to. I've never been to a beach that has Christmas trees all around it. So that's pretty cool, but it's still a beach in the sense that I am very chill and happy here. It's a perfect way to end my trek and to just sit here on a rock away from where the people are all taking pictures and enjoy the surf and have a snack. Crowded on the other side of the beach where I was near the rocks, so I started walking to the other side, and now I'm walking up this beehive lagoon that the water from the ocean feeds into. Little rocky. I'm not sure how far I can go with my bare feet. Come to Sand Beach and you're hesitant about taking off your sneakers like I was, I recommend going for it, because then you can access this sandy area that leads to Beehive Lagoon, and it's very peaceful and quiet, and it's definitely worth it. But you have to wade through a little water to get here, just ankle deep. I'm still wearing my sweatpants, so it's not like I have to wear shorts or anything. But it's amazing, especially with this fog, so spooky. Now I definitely feel like I'm in a Stephen King novel. So since I have some time before the last shuttle back, I took the loop shuttle to Bubble Pond. There's a trail here, and you can see there's access to the carriage road, which is closed, but you can see this cute arch. And of course a pond, so I'm excited to just explore a little while I have some time. Looking at Google Maps is that there is a path on the west side of Cadillac Mountain that goes all the way up, and I couldn't really find it on the website, the Acadia website, but here it is. It's the shortest path up the mountain, which is why I found it on Google Maps, but it gives you a lot of warning that it's very steep, consider another option. There's a lot of exposed cliff faces, not for pets or children, so I'm sure it's super intense, and I'm glad I didn't even try it considering how much trouble I had on the Northridge Trail. Just a little bit of time before I have to catch the last shuttles back to my hotel. So I'm spending it here in downtown Bar Harbor. I got some Maine blueberries from the supermarket, and now I'm having a blueberry beer at Atlantic Brewery. Yeah, definitely get a sense of blueberry when you drink it, but it's not like overly sweet or strong. Good way to end the day. That was really nice. My beer wasn't too big, so I was able to finish it pretty quick. And I ended up sitting next to some people who were from New York, like me, so we ended up talking a lot. It was really nice. It's as if I was here with my friends, which is a nice experience. So I have to catch my bus, my series of buses back to my hotel, but it was a nice little stop in Bar Harbor, and I have some blueberries for when I get back. So it's been a pretty good day overall. I came back to my hotel, I went for a swim, and I showered, and I washed all the blueberries I bought from the store in the ice bucket that they provide for ice. I just decided to use that because I had nothing else. And I have some blueberries here, and I've tasted them. They're very sweet and delicious and tiny. So that's the good news. The bad news is that I was eating some microwave popcorn that I brought with me. There's a microwave in this common area you could use, so I microwaved my popcorn. I was so excited. And then I bit down on a kernel, and I chipped a big piece of my tooth off. Oh, it's like a whole quadrant, and then that tooth has a big filling in it. So I'm not sure they're going to be able to like do a crown to fix it or not. I don't know. It's pretty bad. And I still am traveling for like another week, so I won't be able to go home to the dentist for a week. Oh my god, it sucks. I'm gonna see about getting some temporary dental cement tomorrow when I'm out from a pharmacy to try and protect it till I get to the dentist, but what a terrible way. What a terrible thing to happen when you're traveling. But I guess this is travel life. At least I have my blueberries to comfort me. They're soft and they're not sticky, so it can't be that bad. I just have to brush that tooth really well before I can cement it. I'm just chewing on the right side, the side that isn't messed up. Oh well. If you enjoyed exploring the shore of Acadia National Park with me, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when new videos are available. Until next time.